Imagine a world where the sky is a perpetual sunset, where dust storms rage for months, and where a single breath of the outside air would be your last. This isn't a scene from a post-apocalyptic movie. It's the reality of Mars, our next potential home. But here's the thing. We're not just talking about survival here. We're talking about building a new world, a second home for humanity. With cutting-edge technologies like self-sustaining habitats, in-situ resource utilization, and advanced life support systems, we're not just dreaming of a future on Mars. We're actively working towards it. So, buckle up as we dive into the challenges, the innovations, and the sheer resilience of the human spirit that will make Mars colonization not just a possibility, but a reality. This is our story, our future, and our next giant leap for mankind. The dawn of interplanetary civilization. The journey to Mars colonization begins with the daunting challenge of survival in an alien environment. Mars, often dubbed the Red Planet, is a harsh, desolate world with thin atmosphere, extreme temperatures, and high radiation levels. Unlike Earth, Mars lacks a global magnetic field, leaving its surface exposed to solar and cosmic radiation. The average temperature hovers around -80 degrees Fahrenheit, and the atmosphere is composed mostly of carbon dioxide, making it toxic to humans. These conditions necessitate advanced technologies and innovative solutions to ensure human survival. To tackle these challenges, future Mars colonists will rely on cutting-edge technologies. One such innovation is the development of radiation-shielded habitats. These structures, potentially made from locally sourced materials like Martian regolith, will provide essential protection from radiation. Additionally, underground habitats could offer natural shielding, reducing the need for extensive construction materials. Life support systems will be crucial, incorporating advanced recycling technologies to manage air, water, and waste efficiently. For instance, systems like the Environmental Control and Life Support System, ECLSS, used on the International Space Station could be adapted and enhanced for Martian conditions. Human resilience and ingenuity will be the cornerstones of this interplanetary endeavor. Colonists will need to adapt to the psychological and physical demands of living on Mars. Isolation, confinement, and the absence of Earth's natural environments pose significant mental health challenges. To mitigate these, virtual reality and augmented reality technologies could create immersive Earth-like experiences, providing a sense of normalcy and comfort. Furthermore, advanced medical technologies, including telemedicine and AI-assisted diagnostics, will be essential for maintaining health in a remote and resource-limited setting. The ability to grow food locally will also be vital. Hydroponic and aeroponic farming systems, along with genetically modified crops designed for Martian soil, could ensure a sustainable food supply. Innovation will drive the establishment of a self-sustaining Martian colony. Energy production will rely on a mix of solar power, nuclear energy, and potentially even advanced fusion reactors. Solar panels, though less efficient due to Mars' distance from the Sun, can still provide a significant portion of the colony's energy needs. Nuclear power, such as small modular reactors, offers a reliable and continuous energy source, unaffected by Martian dust storms. Water extraction from ice deposits and atmospheric moisture will be critical for drinking, agriculture, and industrial processes. Technologies like the Mars in-situ resource utilization (ISRU) system, which converts Martian resources into usable materials, will be pivotal in reducing dependency on Earth. The dawn of an interplanetary civilization on Mars represents a monumental leap for humanity. It embodies our collective ambition, resilience, and capacity for innovation. While the challenges are immense, the potential rewards are even greater. Establishing a permanent human presence on Mars could pave the way for further exploration of the solar system, inspire technological advancements, and foster a new era of human achievement. The journey will be arduous, but with each step, we move closer to becoming a multi-planetary species, forever changing the course of human history. Historical context: from Earth to Mars. The journey from Earth to Mars is not just a leap into the unknown. It's a testament to human resilience and innovation. Mars, with its thin atmosphere, extreme cold, and radiation, presents formidable challenges. Survival there demands technologies that can sustain life in an environment that is, in many ways, hostile. One of the primary hurdles is the lack of a breathable atmosphere. Current technologies, like the MOXIE instrument on the Perseverance rover, are paving the way for in-situ resource utilization. MOXIE can produce oxygen from the Martian atmosphere, a crucial step towards creating a sustainable human presence. Water, another essential resource, is scarce on the surface but likely exists in significant quantities beneath it. Future technologies, such as advanced drilling and extraction methods, will be vital. These innovations will not only provide life-sustaining water, but also split it into hydrogen and oxygen for fuel and breathing. Additionally, growing food in Martian soil, which lacks organic matter, requires innovative agricultural techniques. Hydroponic and aeroponic systems, along with genetically modified crops, could make this possible. These systems are already being tested in controlled environments on Earth, offering promising results. Radiation is another significant challenge. Mars lacks a global magnetic field like Earth's, which protects us from solar and cosmic radiation. To mitigate this, future habitats may be built underground or covered with thick layers of Martian regolith. Innovations in radiation-shielding materials and designs are also being explored. For instance, self-healing polymers and advanced composites could provide better protection. Moreover, understanding the long-term effects of radiation on the human body is crucial. Ongoing research in space medicine aims to address these concerns, ensuring the health and well-being of future Martian colonists. Despite these challenges, human ingenuity and determination have consistently overcome seemingly insurmountable obstacles. The journey to Mars is no different. Each challenge is an opportunity for innovation, driving us to develop technologies that could benefit not just space exploration, but life on Earth as well. From sustainable energy solutions to advanced medical technologies, the pursuit of Mars colonization is a catalyst for progress. It's a testament to our ability to adapt, to endure, and to build a new world among the stars. The technological imperative. Mars, a cold and desolate world, presents an array of survival challenges that demand cutting-edge technological solutions. The red planet's thin atmosphere, composed mostly of carbon dioxide, is unbreathable for humans. To overcome this, future colonists will rely on advanced life support systems. These systems will likely include regenerative environments, where plants and algae convert carbon dioxide into oxygen, mimicking Earth's natural processes. Additionally, pressurized habitats will be essential to protect inhabitants from Mars' low atmospheric pressure. Inflatable structures, made from robust, lightweight materials, could be deployed and expanded upon arrival, providing initial shelter. These habitats would need to be reinforced with local materials, such as Martian regolith, to shield inhabitants from radiation. Water, another critical resource, will be scarce on Mars. However, evidence suggests that water ice exists beneath the surface. Future technologies, like ground-penetrating radar and drilling equipment, will be crucial for locating and extracting this resource. Once obtained, water can be used for drinking, agriculture, and even split into hydrogen and oxygen for fuel and life support. Innovative water recycling systems will also be necessary to minimize waste and ensure a sustainable supply. These systems could employ forward osmosis and advanced filtration methods to purify and reuse water efficiently. Energy production on Mars will require creative solutions. Solar power is a viable option, as Mars receives sunlight, albeit weaker than Earth. High-efficiency solar panels, coupled with energy storage systems, could provide a steady power supply. However, during dust storms or prolonged periods of low sunlight, alternative energy sources will be needed. Nuclear power, particularly small modular reactors, offers a promising solution. These reactors can provide consistent energy and have a small footprint, making them ideal for Martian colonies. Additionally, research into advanced battery technologies and supercapacitors could lead to more efficient energy storage, ensuring that power is available when needed. Human resilience and innovation will be the driving forces behind overcoming these challenges. Colonists will need to adapt to their new environment, developing new skills and technologies to ensure their survival. For instance, in-situ resource utilization, ISRU, will be vital for long-term sustainability. This involves using local materials to manufacture goods, reducing the need for supplies from Earth. 3D printing technologies, combined with Martian regolith, could enable the production of tools, spare parts, and even construction materials. Furthermore, vertical farming and hydroponic systems will allow colonists to grow food in controlled environments, ensuring a steady food supply. These innovations, born out of necessity, will not only support life on Mars, but also contribute to technological advancements back on Earth. Mars, a new frontier. Mars, the fourth planet from the Sun, presents a stark contrast to Earth. Its thin atmosphere, composed mostly of carbon dioxide, and average temperatures of around 60 degrees Celsius make it an inhospitable place. Yet, its potential as a new frontier for humanity is undeniable. The Red Planet is a cold, dusty world with a surface area similar to Earth's land area. It has mountains, valleys, and polar ice caps, and evidence suggests that liquid water once flowed on its surface. These features make Mars an intriguing candidate for colonization, despite the challenges it presents. Survival on Mars will demand unprecedented technological innovation. One of the most significant hurdles is the planet's lack of a breathable atmosphere. To overcome this, future colonists will likely rely on advanced life support systems, such as those being developed by organizations like SpaceX and NASA. These systems could include sealed habitats with controlled environments, much like the International Space Station, but on a larger scale. Additionally, technologies for extracting water from Martian soil and producing oxygen through processes like electrolysis are being explored. These advancements are crucial for sustaining human life on Mars. Another critical challenge is protecting colonists from radiation. Mars lacks a global magnetic field like Earth's, which deflects harmful solar and cosmic radiation. To mitigate this, habitats might be built underground or covered with regolith, the loose soil and rocks found on the Martian surface, to provide natural shielding. Innovations in radiation-resistant materials and protective clothing are also being researched. Despite these challenges, human resilience and ingenuity have consistently proven capable of overcoming seemingly insurmountable obstacles. The journey to colonize Mars is no different. Each problem encountered is an opportunity for innovation, pushing the boundaries of what is possible and paving the way for a new chapter in human history. The journey to Mars, overcoming the void. The void of space is an unforgiving expanse, and the journey to Mars is fraught with challenges that test the limits of human ingenuity and resilience. Radiation exposure is a significant hurdle, as astronauts are bombarded by cosmic rays and solar particles. To mitigate this, future spacecraft might be equipped with advanced shielding, such as water or other hydrogen-rich materials, which are effective at absorbing radiation. Additionally, areas of the spacecraft could be designed with dedicated storm shelters, providing temporary protection during solar storms. Innovative approaches, like magnetic shields or even pharmaceutical solutions, are also being explored to safeguard the crew's health. Life support systems are another critical aspect of the journey. Closed-loop systems, which recycle air, water, and waste, are essential for long-duration missions. These systems must be highly reliable and efficient, as resupply missions from Earth are not an option. Advances in algae-based life support, for instance, could help scrub carbon dioxide from the air and produce oxygen, while also providing a potential food source. Moreover, artificial gravity, possibly achieved through rotating sections of the spacecraft, could help mitigate the harmful effects of prolonged weightlessness on the human body. The psychological toll of the journey cannot be overlooked. Isolation, confinement, and the sheer distance from Earth will test the mental fortitude of the crew. To combat this, future missions will likely incorporate advanced communication systems to maintain contact with Earth, as well as virtual reality environments to provide a sense of openness and escape. Crew selection and training will also play a crucial role, with an emphasis on team cohesion and mental resilience. Furthermore, the journey itself could be a testament to human innovation, as new propulsion technologies, such as nuclear thermal or electric propulsion, could significantly reduce travel time and make the voyage less arduous. Despite these challenges, the journey to Mars is not an insurmountable feat. Humanity has a long history of overcoming seemingly impossible odds, and the voyage to the Red Planet is no different. Each challenge is an opportunity for innovation, and each solution brings us one step closer to making Mars colonization a reality. The void of space is vast and daunting, but it is not impenetrable. With the right technologies, the right people, and the right spirit, we can overcome the void and build a new world on Mars. Landing and initial settlement. The journey to Mars is long and arduous, but the real challenge begins when the first settlers touch down on the red planet. The initial landing will be a monumental feat of engineering and precision. Spacecraft will need to endure the Martian atmosphere, which is about 100 times thinner than Earth's, making aerobraking and parachute deployment far more complex. Advanced heat shields and supersonic retropropulsion systems will be crucial to slow down the descent. Once on the surface, the settlers will face an alien landscape, with dust storms that can last for months and temperatures that plummet to minus 195 degrees Fahrenheit, minus 125 degrees Celsius. Survival will hinge on the ability to establish a habitable environment quickly. Inflatable habitats, 3D, printed structures, and underground shelters will provide initial protection from radiation and extreme temperatures. These structures will be equipped with life support systems that recycle air and water, much like the International Space Station, but on a larger scale. Energy will come from a combination of solar panels, which work well despite Mars' distance from the Sun, and possibly small nuclear reactors for consistent power during dust storms. Food will be grown in hydroponic and aeroponic farms, using Martian soil enriched with organic matter to cultivate crops. The first settlers will likely rely on pre-packaged meals and lab-grown protein until these farms become fully operational. Human resilience and innovation will be tested daily. The settlers will need to adapt to lower gravity, which is about 38% of Earth's, affecting their muscles and bones. Regular exercise and medical monitoring will be essential to mitigate these effects. Communication with Earth will be delayed by up to 24 minutes, one way, requiring the settlers to be self-sufficient and make critical decisions independently. They will also need to establish a local infrastructure, including water extraction from ice deposits, oxygen production, and waste management. Robotic assistance and AI systems will play a significant role in maintaining these systems, allowing the settlers to focus on exploration and expansion. Despite the challenges, the spirit of exploration and the drive to build a new world will keep the settlers going. They will face setbacks, but each problem solved will bring them one step closer to a sustainable presence on Mars. The initial settlement will be a testament to human ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. As the colony grows, it will lay the foundation for a future where humans are a multi-planetary species, exploring the cosmos and pushing the boundaries of what is possible. Establishing life support systems. Survival on Mars hinges on the successful establishment of life support systems. These systems must be robust, reliable, and capable of sustaining human life in an environment that is inherently hostile. Mars' thin atmosphere, lack of breathable air, extreme temperatures, and high radiation levels present formidable challenges. To overcome these, future colonists will need to develop and implement advanced technologies that can provide a stable and habitable environment. One of the primary concerns is the production and management of breathable air. On Earth, we take for granted the abundance of oxygen in our atmosphere. But on Mars, the situation is vastly different. The Martian atmosphere is composed primarily of carbon dioxide, with only trace amounts of oxygen. To address this, colonists will likely employ a combination of methods to generate oxygen. One such method is the use of electrolysis to split water molecules into hydrogen and oxygen. This process requires a significant energy input, but it is a proven technology that can be scaled up for use on Mars. Additionally, plants can be used to produce oxygen through photosynthesis, but this method is slower and requires careful management of the ecosystem. Water is another critical resource that must be managed carefully. Mars is a dry planet, with water existing primarily in the form of ice at the poles and in the soil. To extract water, colonists will need to use advanced technologies such as thermal extraction or chemical processes. Once extracted, water will need to be purified and distributed for drinking, agriculture, and other uses. Wastewater will also need to be treated and recycled to minimize waste and ensure a sustainable water supply. The development of efficient water management systems will be essential for the long-term success of a Martian colony. Temperature control is another major challenge. Mars is a cold planet, with average temperatures around 60 degrees Celsius. To maintain a habitable environment, colonists will need to develop advanced heating and insulation systems. One approach is the use of geothermal energy, which can provide a steady source of heat. Another option is the use of solar energy, which can be harnessed during the day and stored for use at night. Additionally, the use of advanced materials and insulation techniques can help to minimize heat loss and maintain a comfortable temperature inside habitats. Radiation protection is also a critical concern. Mars lacks a global magnetic field, which means that its surface is exposed to high levels of radiation from the sun and cosmic rays. To protect themselves, colonists will need to develop advanced shielding technologies. One approach is the use of thick layers of regolith or Martian soil to absorb and block radiation. Another option is the use of advanced materials such as water or hydrogen-rich plastics, which can provide effective shielding with less mass. The development of effective radiation protection systems will be essential for the health and safety of Martian colonists. In addition to these challenges, colonists will also need to consider the psychological and social aspects of living in a closed, isolated environment. The ability to maintain a sense of community and mental well-being will be crucial for the long-term success of a Martian colony. The development of advanced communication technologies, virtual reality systems, and other tools can help to mitigate the effects of isolation and promote a sense of connection with the outside world. Despite these challenges, the prospect of establishing a permanent human presence on Mars is an exciting and inspiring goal. The development of advanced life support systems will require innovation, creativity, and a deep understanding of the unique challenges posed by the Martian environment. But with the right technologies and the right approach, it is possible to create a sustainable and thriving colony on the Red Planet. The journey will be long and difficult, but the rewards will be immense. The establishment of a permanent human presence on Mars will be a testament to the resilience and ingenuity of the human spirit and a major step forward in our exploration of the solar system. The first Martian habitats. Establishing the first Martian habitats will be a monumental challenge, pushing the boundaries of human ingenuity and resilience. Mars presents a harsh environment with thin atmosphere, extreme cold, and high radiation levels. To survive, early settlers will need habitats that can withstand these conditions while providing a safe and comfortable living space. One promising approach is the use of inflatable structures made from advanced materials like Vectron or Kevlar. These habitats can be transported compactly and then inflated on Mars, providing a large living space relative to their launch weight. They can be covered with a layer of Martian regolith to shield inhabitants from radiation and provide insulation. Innovative life support systems will be crucial for sustaining life in these habitats. Closed-loop systems, like those used on the International Space Station but more advanced, will be essential. These systems will need to recycle air, water, and waste efficiently to minimize the need for resupply from Earth. For instance, plants could be grown in hydroponic systems to produce oxygen and food, while also helping to purify the air. Advanced filtration systems will be necessary to remove contaminants and maintain air quality. Additionally, energy will likely come from a combination of solar panels and possibly small nuclear reactors, as Mars receives less sunlight than Earth and dust storms can obscure the sun for extended periods. Another challenge is the psychological well-being of the settlers. Isolation, confinement, and the harsh environment can take a toll on mental health. Habitats will need to be designed with this in mind, incorporating features that promote mental health, such as private spaces, recreational areas, and access to nature-like environments. Virtual reality could play a role in providing a break from the stark Martian landscape, offering immersive experiences that transport users to Earth-like settings. Moreover, the habitats will need to be expandable and adaptable. As more settlers arrive and technology advances, the habitats will need to grow and evolve. Modular designs will allow for easy expansion, while 3D printing using local materials could enable on-site construction and repairs. Despite these challenges, human resilience and innovation give cause for optimism. The first Martian habitats will be a testament to our ability to adapt and thrive in even the most inhospitable environments. They will serve as the foundation for a new world, a stepping stone for further exploration and colonization of the solar system. Each challenge overcome will bring us one step closer to a future where humans are a multi-planetary species. The journey won't be easy, but it will be worth it. After all, every great adventure begins with a single, bold step. In-situ resource utilization, living off the land. Mars, with its harsh environment and limited resources, presents a formidable challenge for human colonization. To survive and thrive, future settlers will need to rely heavily on in-situ resource utilization, ISRU, a concept borrowed from Earth's early explorers and pioneers. The Red Planet offers a unique set of resources that, with the right technology and ingenuity, can be harnessed to support human life. Water, a critical resource for survival, is present on Mars, albeit in forms that are not immediately accessible. Scientists have found evidence of water ice at the poles and beneath the surface, as well as briny water flows during the warmer seasons. Future technologies, such as microwave or radio wave-based systems, could be employed to extract this water. Once obtained, it can be used for drinking, growing crops, and even split into hydrogen and oxygen for fuel and breathing air. The ability to extract and utilize water on Mars will be a game-changer, enabling long-term habitation and reducing the need for costly resupply missions from Earth. The Martian atmosphere, though thin and mostly composed of carbon dioxide, can also be a valuable resource. Plants can be grown in controlled environments using this CO2, providing a sustainable food source and a means to produce oxygen. Additionally, technologies are being developed to convert atmospheric CO2 into oxygen and other useful chemicals, such as methane for fuel. This process, known as in-situ resource utilization, not only supports life, but also enables the production of fuel for return missions or further exploration. Dust is a significant challenge on Mars, posing risks to both human health and equipment. However, it also presents an opportunity. Martian regolith, the loose dust and rock covering the planet's surface, contains a wealth of minerals that can be extracted and used. For instance, it's possible to create building materials by sintering or 3D printing regolith, reducing the need to transport materials from Earth. Moreover, certain minerals can be processed to extract metals like iron, aluminum, and even rare earth elements, which are crucial for manufacturing and construction. The development of technologies to efficiently process and utilize these resources will be vital for establishing a self-sustaining colony. Human resilience and innovation will be key to overcoming these challenges. On Earth, we've seen how humans adapt to extreme environments, from the frozen tundras to the scorching deserts. Mars, with its unique set of obstacles, will push our ingenuity to new limits. The journey to colonize Mars is not just about survival. It's about building a new world, one resource at a time. With each technological breakthrough, we edge closer to making this dream a reality. The road ahead is tough, but the potential rewards are immense. It's a testament to human spirit and our unyielding quest to explore the unknown. Energy solutions for a new world. Mars, with its thin atmosphere and lack of a magnetic field, presents a harsh environment for human survival. Energy is the lifeblood of any civilization, and on Mars, it will be the difference between life and death. The Red Planet receives about 43% of the sunlight that Earth does, which is substantial but requires efficient harvesting. Solar power, therefore, is a viable option, but it comes with challenges. Dust storms can obscure the sun for weeks, and the low light levels necessitate advanced photovoltaic technologies. High-efficiency solar panels, perhaps even those that can convert a broader spectrum of light, will be essential. Additionally, energy storage solutions must be robust. Batteries capable of withstanding the extreme cold and lasting for years will be crucial. Regenerative fuel cells, which can store energy in chemical form and then convert it back to electricity, are one promising avenue. Nuclear power is another contender for Mars colonization. Unlike solar, it is not dependent on weather or daylight. Small modular reactors, which are compact and can be transported to Mars, could provide a steady power supply. These reactors use uranium or other fissile materials to generate heat, which is then converted into electricity. The technology is proven on Earth, but adapting it for Mars will require innovation. Safety is paramount. as a nuclear accident on Mars could be catastrophic. Moreover, the infrastructure for mining and processing nuclear fuel on Mars does not yet exist. However, if these challenges can be overcome, nuclear power could be a game-changer. Innovative technologies are also on the horizon. For instance, radioisotope thermoelectric generators, RTGs, have been used in space missions for decades. They rely on the heat produced by the radioactive decay of plutonium-238 to generate electricity. While they produce less power than nuclear reactors, they are incredibly reliable and have no moving parts. Another exciting prospect is the use of in-situ resource utilization, ISRU. Mars has abundant deposits of water ice, which can be split into hydrogen and oxygen. These elements can then be used in fuel cells to generate electricity. This approach not only provides energy but also supports life support systems, creating a symbiotic relationship between energy production and survival. Human resilience and innovation will be the keys to overcoming these challenges. The first Martian settlers will face immense hardships, but they will also have the opportunity to build a new world from the ground up. Energy solutions will evolve as the colony grows, with each new breakthrough making life on Mars a little easier. The spirit of exploration and the drive to survive will push humanity to new heights. Mars colonization is not just about reaching a new planet. It's about creating a sustainable future for humanity among the stars. Agriculture, cultivating the red planet. Mars, with its thin atmosphere and harsh climate, presents a formidable challenge for agriculture. The red planet's soil, known as regolith, lacks the organic matter and nutrients found in Earth's topsoil. Moreover, Mars' low gravity and lack of a protective magnetic field expose plants to higher levels of radiation. Despite these obstacles, scientists and engineers are developing innovative solutions to cultivate crops on Mars. One promising approach involves creating controlled environments, such as hydroponic and aeroponic systems, which allow plants to grow without soil. These systems use nutrient-rich solutions or mist to deliver essential minerals directly to the plant's roots. Researchers are also exploring the use of LED lighting to provide the specific wavelengths of light that plants need for photosynthesis, optimizing growth in Mars' low-light conditions. Additionally, genetically modified crops are being developed to withstand the stresses of Martian agriculture, including radiation and temperature fluctuations. Another critical aspect of Martian agriculture is water management. Water is a precious resource on Mars, and efficient use is paramount. Scientists are investigating methods to extract water from the Martian atmosphere and subsurface ice deposits. Once obtained, this water can be used for irrigation and other agricultural purposes. Closed-loop systems, which recycle water and nutrients, are also being explored to minimize waste and maximize efficiency. Human resilience and innovation are key to overcoming these challenges. The ability to grow food on Mars will not only sustain future colonists, but also provide a sense of normalcy and comfort in an otherwise alien environment. As we continue to push the boundaries of technology and our understanding of agriculture, the dream of cultivating the red planet becomes increasingly attainable. The journey is fraught with difficulties, but the potential rewards, both scientific and humanitarian, are immense. With each breakthrough, we move closer to a future where Mars is not just a destination, but a home. Water extraction and management. Mars, with its thin atmosphere and frigid temperatures, presents a formidable challenge for water extraction and management. The red planet's environment is harsh, but not devoid of resources. Water ice has been detected in various locations, notably in the polar ice caps and beneath the surface in the form of permafrost. Extracting this water will be crucial for human survival, as it can be used for drinking, agriculture, and even broken down into hydrogen and oxygen for fuel and breathing air. Future technologies will play a pivotal role in this endeavor. One promising method is the use of microwave or radio frequency heating to extract water from the Martian subsurface. This technique involves directing energy into the ground to melt ice deposits, which can then be collected and purified. Another approach is in-situ resource utilization, ISRU, where water is extracted directly from the Martian soil through a process called sublimation. Heating the soil in a controlled environment causes the ice to turn directly into water vapor. which can then be condensed and collected. These methods are not only efficient, but also reduce the need to transport large amounts of water from Earth, making the colonization effort more sustainable. Human resilience and innovation will be the cornerstones of successful water management on Mars. Water recycling systems will be essential to minimize waste and maximize usage. Advanced filtration and purification technologies will ensure that water remains safe for consumption and other uses. For instance, systems like the Environmental Control and Life Support System, ECLSS, used on the International Space Station could be adapted for Martian use. These systems can recycle water from various sources, including urine and sweat, making them invaluable for long-term survival. Additionally, the development of closed-loop agricultural systems will allow for the efficient use of water in growing food, further reducing the need for external supplies. Challenges will abound, but the spirit of human ingenuity will prevail. The Martian environment is unforgiving, with extreme temperature fluctuations and high levels of radiation. However, these obstacles can be overcome with the right technologies and strategies. For example, underground habitats could shield inhabitants from radiation while also providing a more stable environment for water storage and management. Innovative solutions, such as using Martian regolith as a building material, can help create sustainable and self-sufficient colonies. The journey to colonize Mars will be fraught with difficulties, but the potential rewards are immense. By harnessing the power of human resilience and innovation, we can turn the red planet into a thriving new world. Terraforming, a long-term vision. Mars, a cold and barren world, presents an immense challenge for human survival. The thin atmosphere, composed mostly of carbon dioxide, offers little protection from radiation. Temperatures plummet to -195 degrees Fahrenheit, -125 degrees Celsius, at the poles. Dust storms can envelop the entire planet, lasting for months. Yet, the very idea of terraforming Mars, of making it more Earth-like, has captured human imagination and scientific endeavor. The journey is long, fraught with obstacles, but the potential rewards are immense. To make Mars habitable, we must first address the lack of a breathable atmosphere. One proposed method involves releasing greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide and methane to thicken the atmosphere and trap heat. This could be achieved through industrial processes or by importing greenhouse gases from elsewhere. Another approach is to introduce genetically engineered microbes that could produce oxygen and other useful gases. These microbes would need to be hardy, capable of surviving the harsh Martian environment. They might be designed to extract water from the Martian soil, providing a vital resource for human settlers. The development of such technologies is still in its infancy, but rapid advancements in genetic engineering and synthetic biology offer hope. Water is another critical resource. Mars has ice caps and evidence of subsurface water, but extracting and purifying it presents significant challenges. Future technologies might include advanced drilling techniques to reach subsurface water reserves. Solar-powered desalination plants could convert briny water into fresh water. Water recycling systems, similar to those used on the International Space Station, would be essential to minimize waste. These technologies would not only support human life, but also enable the growth of crops, providing a sustainable food source. The ability to grow food on Mars would be a game-changer, reducing the need for supplies from Earth and fostering a sense of self-sufficiency among settlers. Human resilience and innovation will be key to overcoming these challenges. The first settlers will face harsh conditions, but they will also be pioneers, laying the groundwork for future generations. They will develop new technologies, adapt to the Martian environment, and create a new culture. The spirit of exploration and discovery that has driven humans to the stars will guide them on Mars. The journey will be difficult, but the potential to build a new world, to create a second home for humanity, is a powerful motivator. It is a testament to human ingenuity and our unyielding desire to explore, to push boundaries, and to survive against all odds. Infrastructure development, roads, communication, and transportation. Establishing infrastructure on Mars presents a unique set of challenges, primarily centered around survival in an inhospitable environment. The red planet's thin atmosphere, extreme temperatures, and lack of liquid water demand innovative solutions for roads, communication, and transportation. Traditional Earth-based methods won't suffice, necessitating the development of new technologies and materials tailored to Martian conditions. For roads, the primary challenge is the lack of readily available construction materials. Importing materials from Earth is impractical due to the high cost and limited payload capacity of spacecraft. Instead, future colonists will likely utilize in-situ resource utilization, ISRU, techniques to create roads. One promising method involves using Martian regolith, the loose soil and rocks covering the planet's surface, mixed with a binding agent. Scientists are exploring the use of sulfur, which is abundant on Mars, as a binding material. When heated, sulfur becomes a viscous liquid that can bind regolith particles together, forming a durable road surface. Additionally, 3D printing technologies could be employed to create roadways layer by layer, ensuring structural integrity and minimizing material waste. Communication on Mars will face significant delays due to the distance between Earth and Mars, which can range from about 33.9 million miles to 249 million miles, depending on their positions and their orbits. This means that real-time communication is impossible, and colonists will need to rely on advanced communication systems designed for delayed transmission. Laser-based communication systems, such as the ones being developed by NASA, could provide high-bandwidth data links between Mars and Earth. These systems use focused laser beams to transmit data, offering faster and more efficient communication than traditional radio waves. On the planet itself, a network of satellites and relay stations will be essential to maintain communication between colonies, rovers, and individual habitats. This network will need to be robust and redundant to ensure continuous connectivity, even in the face of Martian dust storms that can disrupt signals. Transportation on Mars will require vehicles designed to withstand the planet's harsh conditions. Electric rovers, similar to those used on the Moon, will likely be the primary mode of transportation for short distances. These rovers will need to be equipped with advanced navigation systems to handle the Martian terrain, which includes steep slopes, rocky surfaces, and vast dust fields. For longer distances, pressurized vehicles with life support systems will be necessary to protect astronauts from the thin atmosphere and extreme temperatures. These vehicles could be powered by advanced battery technologies or even small nuclear reactors, providing the energy needed for extended journeys. Additionally, the development of aerial vehicles, such as drones or small helicopters, could offer new perspectives for exploration and logistics, allowing colonists to survey the landscape and transport small payloads efficiently. Despite the challenges, human resilience and innovation will drive the development of these technologies, paving the way for a sustainable Martian colony. The Martian economy, resources, and trade. Establishing a sustainable economy on Mars will be a monumental task, one that hinges on the planet's limited resources and the ingenuity of its inhabitants. Unlike Earth, Mars lacks readily available resources like water, breathable air, and arable land. Initial colonies will rely heavily on Earth for supplies, but long-term survival demands self-sufficiency. Water, for instance, can be extracted from Martian soil and ice deposits, but the process requires advanced technology and significant energy input. Similarly, food production will depend on hydroponic and aeroponic systems, which are resource-intensive but necessary for survival. Trade between Mars and Earth will initially be dominated by high-value, low-volume goods. Earth will supply Mars with specialized equipment, advanced technology, and perhaps even luxury items that can't be produced on the Red Planet. In return, Mars might export unique resources or scientific data. For example, Martian soil contains elements like iron oxide, which could be valuable for Earth's industries. Additionally, Mars' lower gravity and lack of atmosphere make it an ideal location for certain types of manufacturing and research. Over time, as Martian infrastructure develops, trade will likely expand to include more diverse goods and services. One of the most significant challenges will be establishing a stable currency system. Traditional Earth-based currencies may not be practical due to the vast distance and communication delays. Instead, a barter system or a new, locally based currency could emerge. Cryptocurrencies, which are decentralized and digital, could also play a significant role. These digital currencies are already gaining traction on Earth and could be well suited to the unique economic conditions of Mars. Moreover, the Martian economy will likely be heavily regulated to ensure fairness and prevent exploitation. This could involve strict labor laws, environmental regulations, and trade agreements. Despite these challenges, human resilience and innovation will drive the Martian economy forward. Technologies like 3D printing and in-situ resource utilization will allow colonists to create tools, buildings, and even food from local materials. This not only reduces the need for Earth imports, but also fosters a sense of self-reliance and community. Additionally, the unique environment of Mars presents opportunities for scientific research and technological development that could benefit both Mars and Earth. For instance, advancements in sustainable living technologies could help address environmental issues on Earth. In this way, the Martian economy will not only support survival, but also contribute to human progress as a whole. Governance and society, building a new social structure. Establishing a new social structure on Mars will be a monumental task, one that requires careful consideration of the unique challenges and opportunities presented by the red planet. Survival will be the primary concern, and this will shape the governance and societal norms of the early Martian colonies. Resources will be scarce, and every decision will have to be made with the utmost care. The harsh environment will demand a high level of cooperation and resilience from the colonists. They will need to develop new technologies and adapt existing ones to ensure their survival. For instance, closed-loop life support systems will be essential, recycling air, water, and waste to create a sustainable ecosystem. These systems will need to be robust and reliable, as any failure could be catastrophic. The governance structure will likely evolve over time, starting with a centralized, hierarchical system focused on ensuring the survival of the colony. As the colony grows and becomes more self-sufficient, this structure may give way to more democratic forms of governance. The initial governance model might be similar to that of a spaceship crew, with a captain or leader making executive decisions. However, as the colony grows, the need for representation and participation will likely increase. This evolution will be influenced by the cultural backgrounds and values of the colonists, as well as the unique circumstances of life on Mars. Technology will play a crucial role in shaping Martian society. Advances in fields such as 3D printing, robotics, and artificial intelligence will be essential for constructing and maintaining the infrastructure needed for survival. For example, 3D printing could be used to create habitats, tools, and spare parts on demand, reducing the need for supplies from Earth. Robotics and AI could be used to automate dangerous or tedious tasks, freeing up human colonists to focus on other aspects of colony development. Additionally, technology will enable new forms of communication and social interaction, helping to foster a sense of community and shared purpose among the colonists. Despite the challenges, there is reason to be optimistic about the future of Martian society. Humanity has a long history of resilience and innovation in the face of adversity. The colonists will bring with them a wealth of knowledge, skills, and experiences, which they will use to overcome the obstacles they encounter. Moreover, the unique circumstances of life on Mars may foster a sense of unity and cooperation among the colonists as they work together to build a new world. This shared purpose could lead to the development of a new cultural identity, one that is distinct from that of Earth. Ultimately, the success of Martian society will depend on the ability of the colonists to adapt, innovate, and work together to create a sustainable and thriving community. Education and cultural evolution. On the arid plains of Mars, education will be the cornerstone of survival and cultural evolution. The harsh environment demands a population that is not only scientifically literate, but also adaptable and innovative. Schools on Mars will likely blend traditional education with hands-on, practical learning, focusing on fields like astrobiology, engineering, and sustainable agriculture. Virtual reality simulations could provide students with experiences ranging from repairing life support systems to managing hydroponic farms, preparing them for the realities of Martian life. The curriculum will evolve, shaped by the unique challenges and discoveries of living on another planet. For instance, understanding the psychological impacts of isolation and confinement will be crucial, leading to integrated mental health education from an early age. Cultural evolution on Mars will be a fascinating interplay between preserving Earth's heritage and forging a new identity. The initial colonists will bring their diverse cultures, languages, and traditions, creating a melting pot of human experience. However, the necessity of cooperation and shared goals will likely foster a new, unified culture. This culture will be shaped by the need for resilience and innovation. For example, art and literature will reflect the Martian landscape and the human experience of living on another planet. Music might incorporate the unique acoustics of Martian environments, while architecture will adapt to the planet's lower gravity and lack of atmosphere. The cultural narrative will be one of overcoming adversity, celebrating human ingenuity, and exploring the boundaries of what it means to be human. Technology will play a pivotal role in both education and cultural evolution. Advanced AI tutors could provide personalized learning experiences, adapting to each student's needs and pace. Holographic classrooms might connect Martian students with experts on Earth, fostering a global learning community. In terms of cultural evolution, technology will enable the preservation and sharing of cultural practices. Digital archives could store and transmit music, art, and literature, ensuring that Earth's cultural heritage is not lost. Additionally, new forms of cultural expression will emerge, driven by the unique Martian environment. For instance, augmented reality could be used to create immersive cultural experiences, blending Earth's traditions with Martian innovations. The challenges of survival will also drive cultural evolution. The necessity of cooperation and shared resources will foster a culture of community and mutual support. The harsh environment will demand a culture of resilience and adaptability. For example, storytelling could evolve to include narratives of overcoming hardship and innovation in the face of adversity. Festivals and celebrations might be tied to milestones in Martian colonization, such as the first successful crop harvest or the establishment of a new settlement. These cultural practices will not only provide a sense of community and belonging, but also serve as a reminder of the human spirit's capacity for resilience and innovation. Health and medicine, adapting to a new environment. Mars, with its thin atmosphere, low gravity, and harsh radiation, presents a formidable challenge to human health and survival. The journey itself is a gauntlet of potential health risks, from muscle atrophy and bone density loss due to prolonged exposure to microgravity, to the psychological strain of confinement and isolation. Once on the planet, colonists will face a host of new environmental stressors, including cosmic radiation, extreme temperatures, and dust storms that can last for months. The Martian environment is a constant reminder that human physiology evolved for Earth, not for a cold, arid world with a third of our planet's gravity. To combat these challenges, future technologies will need to be innovative and robust. One promising avenue is the development of advanced radiation shielding. Current research is exploring materials like hydrogen-rich polymers and water-based shielding to protect habitats and spacecraft. Additionally, pharmaceutical interventions, such as radioprotective drugs, are being investigated to mitigate the long-term effects of radiation exposure. Artificial gravity, perhaps through rotating habitats or short-radius centrifuges, could help maintain muscle and bone health, though the logistics of implementing such systems on Mars remain a significant hurdle. Medical care on Mars will require a blend of autonomy and advanced technology. Telemedicine, augmented by AI-driven diagnostics, could allow Earth-based doctors to assist Martian colonists in real time. However, the communication delay between planets means that colonists will need to be self-sufficient in many medical situations. 3D bioprinting could revolutionize healthcare by enabling the on-demand creation of tissues, organs, and even pharmaceuticals. This technology could be crucial for treating injuries or illnesses that cannot be managed with existing supplies. Moreover, genetic engineering and personalized medicine could help tailor treatments to the unique needs of each colonist, optimizing their health in the harsh Martian environment. Psychological resilience will be as critical as physical health. The isolation and confinement of living on Mars can lead to mental health challenges, including depression, anxiety, and interpersonal conflicts. Virtual reality and augmented reality systems could provide mental health support, offering immersive experiences that simulate Earth-like environments or facilitate social connections with other colonists and people back home. Additionally, psychological training and support systems will be essential to help colonists cope with the stress and loneliness of living on a distant planet. Human ingenuity and adaptability have always been our greatest assets, and these qualities will be vital in overcoming the health challenges of Mars colonization. The psychological challenges of Martian life. The human psyche is remarkably adaptable, yet the red planet presents a unique set of psychological challenges that will test the limits of this adaptability. Isolation is perhaps the most significant hurdle. On Mars, colonists will be separated from Earth by vast distances, with communication delays of up to 24 minutes each way. This isolation can lead to feelings of disconnection, loneliness, and even paranoia. To combat this, future technologies might include advanced virtual reality systems that allow colonists to visit Earth or interact with loved ones in immersive environments. Additionally, AI companions could provide emotional support and companionship, learning and adapting to the needs of each individual. The Martian environment itself is harsh and unforgiving. The thin atmosphere, extreme temperatures, and constant radiation exposure create a perpetual state of alertness and stress. Living in such an environment can lead to chronic anxiety and mental fatigue. To mitigate these effects, habitats will need to be designed with psychological well-being in mind. For instance, they might incorporate biophilic design elements, such as plants and natural light, to create a sense of calm and connection to nature. Moreover, regular exercise and access to recreational activities will be crucial for maintaining mental health. Future technologies, like low-gravity gyms and virtual reality entertainment systems, could play a significant role in this regard. Another challenge is the lack of a natural day-night cycle. A Martian day, or sol, is about 24 hours and 40 minutes long, which is slightly longer than an Earth day. This difference might seem small, but it can have significant effects on the human circadian rhythm. To adapt, colonists might need to use artificial lighting systems that mimic Earth's day-night cycle. Additionally, they might need to follow a strict sleep schedule to maintain their biological rhythms. Future technologies, such as smart lighting systems and personalized sleep aids, could help with this adjustment. Despite these challenges, human resilience and innovation give cause for optimism. Throughout history, humans have shown a remarkable ability to adapt to new environments and overcome adversity. From the earliest explorers to the pioneers of the space age, we have consistently pushed the boundaries of what is possible. The colonization of Mars will be no different. With the right technologies, support systems, and mental preparation, humans can not only survive on Mars but thrive. The journey will be difficult, but the rewards, both for those who make the journey and for humanity as a whole, will be immense. Exploration and expansion beyond the initial settlement. Once the initial settlement on Mars is established, the focus shifts towards exploration and expansion. The red planet's surface is harsh, with extreme temperatures, thin atmosphere, and high radiation levels. Yet, human resilience and innovation have always thrived in the face of adversity. To survive and expand, future Martian colonists will need to leverage advanced technologies and creative solutions. One of the primary challenges is the scarcity of resources. Water, essential for survival, is present on Mars, but mostly in the form of ice. Future technologies, such as advanced ice mining and extraction methods, will be crucial. For instance, robots equipped with ground-penetrating radar could locate ice deposits, while solar-powered extraction plants could melt and purify the water. Additionally, in-situ resource utilization, ISRU, will be vital. This involves using local materials to manufacture goods, reducing the need for supplies from Earth. For example, 3D printing using Martian regolith could create habitats, tools, and even spare parts. Energy production is another critical aspect. Solar power is a viable option, given Mars' proximity to the Sun. However, dust storms can obscure sunlight for weeks. To mitigate this, a hybrid energy system combining solar panels with small nuclear reactors could provide a reliable power source. These reactors, like the Kilopower project developed by NASA, are compact and efficient, capable of generating consistent energy regardless of environmental conditions. Moreover, advancements in energy storage, such as improved battery technologies, will ensure a steady power supply during periods of low sunlight. Expanding beyond the initial settlement, will require robust transportation systems. Initially, rovers and pressurized vehicles will facilitate exploration within a limited radius. Over time, the development of maglev, magnetic levitation, trains, or even aerial vehicles could enable faster and more efficient travel across the Martian surface. These technologies would not only aid in exploration, but also in the establishment of new outposts and the transportation of resources. Furthermore, the creation of a Martian transportation network would foster economic growth and interdependence among settlements, much like the development of railroads on Earth. Human ingenuity and adaptability will be the cornerstones of Martian expansion. The challenges are immense, but so are the opportunities. From advanced life support systems to innovative construction methods, each technological breakthrough will bring the vision of a thriving Martian colony closer to reality. The journey will be fraught with obstacles, but the spirit of exploration and the drive to push boundaries will guide humanity through the stars. The role of robotics and AI in Mars colonization. Robots and artificial intelligence will be the unsung heroes of Mars colonization, tackling the harsh realities of the red planet head-on. Mars' thin atmosphere, extreme temperatures, and radiation levels make it an inhospitable place for humans. But robots, designed to withstand these conditions, can pave the way for human settlement. They can conduct preliminary surveys, build infrastructure, and even maintain systems once humans arrive. For instance, autonomous rovers equipped with advanced sensors can map the terrain, identify resources like water ice, and assess the suitability of potential settlement sites. These robotic pioneers will be our eyes and ears, gathering crucial data to ensure the survival and success of future human missions. AI will play a pivotal role in managing the day-to-day operations of a Mars colony. It can monitor life support systems, predict and prevent equipment failures, and optimize resource usage. Machine learning algorithms can analyze data from various sensors to detect anomalies and make real-time adjustments. For example, AI can manage the colony's power supply, switching between solar, nuclear, and battery sources based on availability and demand. It can also oversee the colony's agriculture, controlling the growth conditions in hydroponic farms to maximize crop yields. Moreover, AI can assist in medical diagnostics and treatment, providing remote support to human doctors and helping to keep the colony's inhabitants healthy. The challenges of survival on Mars will push the boundaries of robotics and AI technologies. One such challenge is the psychological well-being of the colonists. Isolation and confinement can take a toll on mental health. AI-powered virtual assistants can provide companionship, engage in conversations, and offer mental health support. They can also facilitate communication with Earth, managing the delay in transmissions and ensuring that colonists stay connected with their loved ones. Another challenge is the need for self-sufficiency. Robots can be deployed to mine resources, manufacture goods, and even construct new habitats. For instance, 3D printing robots can use local materials to build structures, reducing the need to transport materials from Earth. These technologies will not only aid survival, but also foster innovation, driving the development of new solutions to the unique problems posed by Mars colonization. Human resilience and innovation will be the driving forces behind the success of Mars colonization, with robotics and AI serving as vital enablers. The journey to Mars is a testament to human ingenuity, and the technologies we develop for this endeavor will have far-reaching implications for life on Earth. From advanced medical diagnostics to sustainable agriculture, the lessons learned on Mars will resonate back home. The spirit of exploration and the quest for knowledge will continue to inspire us, pushing the boundaries of what is possible. As we venture forth into the cosmos, we carry with us the hope of a brighter future, not just for Mars, but for all of humanity. Environmental conservation, preserving Mars' natural state. Mars, a desolate and harsh world, presents a unique challenge for environmental conservation. Unlike Earth, Mars lacks a biosphere, but it possesses natural features, resources, and a fragile atmosphere that must be preserved. The red planet's environment is delicate, and any human activity could have significant, long-lasting impacts. For instance, the introduction of Earth-based microorganisms could inadvertently alter Mars' chemical composition, potentially destroying any existing native life forms or compromising future scientific research. To mitigate these risks, future Mars colonists will need to employ advanced technologies and innovative strategies. One such technology is in-situ resource utilization, ISRU, which involves using local materials to support human life and activities. This approach reduces the need to transport resources from Earth, minimizing the environmental footprint. For example, water ice found in the Martian polar caps and subsurface could be extracted and purified for drinking, agriculture, and even split into hydrogen and oxygen for fuel and breathing air. Similarly, regolith, the loose soil covering Mars, can be used for construction, shielding against radiation, and even 3D printing habitats. Human resilience and ingenuity will be crucial in preserving Mars' natural state. Colonists will need to develop closed-loop systems for waste management, ensuring that all byproducts are recycled and reused. This could involve advanced composting systems for organic waste, water recycling systems to minimize consumption, and even innovative ways to repurpose non-biodegradable materials. Additionally, strict quarantine protocols will be essential to prevent contamination. Mars colonists will need to adopt a leave-no-trace mentality, treating the planet with the same respect and care as we should Earth. Moreover, the study of Mars' environment will be an ongoing priority. Scientists will continuously monitor the planet's atmosphere, geology, and any potential signs of life. This data will inform conservation efforts, helping colonists adapt their activities to minimize impact. For example, understanding Mars' weather patterns can help avoid damaging dust storms, while studying the planet's geology can reveal the best locations for resource extraction. By combining cutting-edge technology, sustainable practices, and a deep respect for the Martian environment, humans can pave the way for a future where we coexist with, rather than exploit, our new world. The ethical considerations of colonizing Mars. Colonizing Mars presents a unique set of ethical considerations, primarily centered around the challenges of survival and the technologies required to overcome them. The harsh Martian environment, with its thin atmosphere, extreme cold, and radiation exposure, demands innovative solutions. Future technologies, such as advanced life support systems, radiation shielding, and in-situ resource utilization, will be crucial. These systems must be reliable and sustainable, as resupply missions from Earth will be infrequent and costly. The ethical imperative here is to ensure the safety and well-being of the colonists, balancing the risks with the potential benefits of establishing a permanent human presence on Mars. Human resilience and innovation will be tested like never before. Colonists will need to adapt to a new way of life, one that is largely independent of Earth. This includes growing food in controlled environments, recycling water and air, and developing new medical treatments tailored to the Martian environment. The psychological impact of isolation and confinement cannot be underestimated. To mitigate these challenges, colonies will likely be designed with spacious living quarters, recreational facilities, and virtual reality systems to provide a sense of connection to Earth. The ethical considerations here involve ensuring the mental health and quality of life for the colonists, as well as the equitable distribution of resources and opportunities. Moreover, the ethical implications extend to the broader context of space exploration and colonization. As humanity ventures beyond Earth, it is essential to consider the long-term impacts on both the Martian environment and the colonists themselves. The principle of planetary protection, which aims to prevent contamination of other celestial bodies by Earth microbes, is a significant ethical concern. Similarly, the potential for terraforming Mars or altering its environment to make it more Earth-like raises questions about the ethical boundaries of human intervention. Balancing the desire for expansion with the need for responsible stewardship of the cosmos is a complex challenge that will require careful consideration and international cooperation. In the face of these challenges, the spirit of human innovation and resilience shines through. The journey to colonize Mars is not just about survival. It is about building a new world. It is about pushing the boundaries of what is possible and creating a future where humanity is a multi-planetary species. The ethical considerations are not obstacles but guideposts, helping to navigate the complex landscape of space exploration. With each step forward, humanity moves closer to a future where the stars are not just a distant dream, but a new home. The future of humanity, a multi-planetary species. The journey to becoming a multi-planetary species is fraught with challenges, not least of which is the sheer difficulty of surviving on Mars. The red planet is a harsh, unforgiving environment. It's cold, with average temperatures around -80 degrees Fahrenheit. The atmosphere is thin, composed mostly of carbon dioxide, and provides little protection from radiation. Dust storms can obscure the sun for months, making solar power unreliable. Yet, human resilience and innovation have already begun to address these hurdles. Scientists are developing radiation-shielding materials, exploring nuclear power options, and designing habitats that can withstand the planet's extreme conditions. These advancements are not just for show. They're practical steps towards making Mars habitable. Future technologies will play a pivotal role in this endeavor. One of the most promising is in-situ resource utilization, ISRU, which involves using Mars' own resources to support human life. For instance, water ice at the poles or beneath the surface can be extracted and converted into drinking water, oxygen, and even rocket fuel. Similarly, the Martian soil, or regolith, can be used to 3D print habitats, reducing the need to transport materials from Earth. Additionally, advancements in life support systems, such as closed-loop ecosystems, are being explored. These systems aim to recycle air, water, and waste efficiently, mimicking Earth's natural cycles. While these technologies are still in development, their potential is immense. Moreover, the psychological and social aspects of Mars colonization cannot be overlooked. Living in isolated, confined spaces for extended periods can take a toll on mental health. To combat this, future Mars habitats may feature virtual reality spaces for relaxation and recreation. Social dynamics will also be crucial. A Mars colony will need to be self-sufficient, with residents possessing a wide range of skills. Education and training programs will be essential to prepare future colonists for life on Mars. Despite these challenges, human ingenuity and adaptability give cause for optimism. After all, we've overcome seemingly insurmountable obstacles before. The path to becoming a multi-planetary species is difficult, but it's not impossible. With each technological breakthrough, we edge closer to making Mars our second home, inspiring the next generation. The legacy of Mars colonization. Mars colonization presents an unparalleled opportunity to ignite the imagination of the next generation. The challenges of survival on the red planet are immense, but they also serve as a catalyst for innovation and human resilience. Future technologies will need to address the harsh realities of Mars' environment, including extreme cold, thin atmosphere, and high radiation levels. For instance, advanced life support systems will be crucial, incorporating closed-loop ecosystems that recycle air, water, and waste. These systems will likely employ cutting-edge technologies like hydroponics and aeroponics to grow food, ensuring a sustainable food supply. Additionally, radiation shielding will be essential, possibly utilizing advanced materials or innovative designs to protect colonists from cosmic rays. The journey to Mars will also push the boundaries of propulsion technology. Next-generation spacecraft, powered by advanced propulsion systems like nuclear thermal or electric propulsion, will reduce travel time and increase safety. These advancements will not only make Mars colonization feasible, but also inspire young minds to pursue careers in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. The prospect of living on another planet encourages students to think critically and creatively about solving complex problems. Educational programs and initiatives can leverage this excitement, fostering a new generation of problem solvers and innovators. Moreover, the legacy of Mars colonization extends beyond technological advancements. It embodies the spirit of exploration and discovery that has driven humanity throughout history. The resilience and adaptability required to thrive on Mars will serve as a testament to human ingenuity. Colonists will need to develop new ways of living, working, and interacting, fostering a unique Martian culture. This cultural evolution will inspire the next generation to embrace change and innovation, shaping a future where the boundaries between Earth and space blur. The challenges of Mars colonization are immense, but they are not insurmountable. With each obstacle overcome, the legacy of Mars colonization grows, inspiring future generations to reach for the stars. As we've explored, the journey to colonize Mars is not for the faint-hearted. The challenges are immense: radiation exposure, extreme temperatures, and the sheer isolation of space. But remember, every challenge is an opportunity for innovation. We've seen how advanced technologies like radiation shielding, in-situ resource utilization, and closed-loop life support systems are paving the way for our survival on the red planet. Human resilience has always been our greatest strength. From the first spark of fire to the first steps on the moon, we've consistently pushed the boundaries of what's possible. Mars is no different. It's a testament to our unyielding spirit and our insatiable curiosity. So, as we stand on the precipice of this new era, let's embrace the challenge. Let's support the scientists, engineers, and dreamers who are working tirelessly to make Mars colonization a reality. And who knows, perhaps one day, you might find yourself looking up at the night sky, not just in wonder, but with a sense of belonging, knowing that we, as a species, have become a multi-planetary civilization. Stay tuned for our next video, where we'll delve into the fascinating world of Martian architecture. How will we build our homes on Mars? What materials will we use? We'll explore these questions and more. Until then, keep dreaming, keep innovating, and keep looking up. The future is not just something we wait for, it's something we build. And Mars is waiting.